Hello, I'm so glad to have you join us on the Value Chain TV News Update. I am Kabir Lawal with the news. And on the Value Chain TV News Update, we start with CNG, where federal government has announced intention to convert approximately 1 million vehicles from petrol to compressed natural gas, with the hopes to save around $4.4 billion annually from petrol importation. The coordinator of Regulations, Compliance and Felicitation for Presidential Initiative on Compressed Natural Gas, Zayan Tambari, made this known while making a presentation at the co-creation session on Nigerian gas vehicle monitoring systems in Abuja. He said that the government plans to substitute 20% of current 50 million liters of petrol consumed in the country daily with CNG, adding that an estimated $890 million investment is needed to establish infrastructure for the alternative fuel. Moving now to minimum wage, President Bola Tinubu has directed Coordinating Minister of Economy and Minister of Finance, Wale Edun, to come up with cost implications for the new minimum wage and present an affordable, sustainable, and realistic figure within the next 2 days. The directive followed a meeting between government representatives on the minimum wage negotiation with the Organized Labor, Minister of Information and National Orientation, Mohammed Idris. Mohammed Idris informed that President is determined to accept committee's resolutions with the organized labor and committed to the welfare of Nigerians.
Even the minimum wage, it's not everybody that's receiving the salary as minimum wage. We have a high rate of penury in the community compared to those that are actually working. So there's no infrastructure, there's no employment. So how many people are going to actually benefit from that minimum wage? They're talking about minimum wage of 60,000 naira for a home of 5. What can it do? You know the high cost of living in the community, high cost of commodities. Like as at now, you can't even, a layman cannot just go to the market with 5,000 naira to go and do what? You come back home with little or nothing. So how would a family of 5 feed from minimum wage of 60,000 naira? It's absurd that Nigeria is turning this way.
No matter the amount that the government or the labor pegged on minimum wage, I want to tell you that it won't help Nigerians. The only thing that will help Nigeria is to ensure that the cost of living comes down. Take for instance, if you go to market now and for as we speak, a mudu of rice is 2,500. Maybe by next week it's going to 3,000. If things continue that way, even the 400 and something thousand that the laborers are agitating for will not be enough going forward. And now the federal government is contemplating for far less. How do you think ordinary Nigerians will survive this situation? Let the government know what they do to bring down the cost of living. It is getting bad. Nigerians are crying. If not that Nigerians are patient, in other climes, things would have gone out of hand. I am telling you the truth. People will go into the street, begin to, as we speak, in most neighborhoods, people break into people's house, steal things, steal food. You understand? How long are we going to continue like this? For how long?
What NLC is doing is for the, betterment of all Nigerians, especially the Nigerian workers. Because actually, without the workers, there will be no government. But I also think the 400 and something thousand they are asking for is a little bit way out. Reasons is this: if you consider the number of workers, how many states can be able to pay that? But if federal government can agree between 100 and 150,000, I think that can cushion the effects of the inflation and also the suffering of masses.
What NLC is asking is based on the prevailing economic situation. What NLC is asking is 494,000. A mudu of rice now is more than 2,000 naira. If you have wife and 3 children, that means a family of 5 must consume more than a mudu of rice a day. If you are paying somebody 60,000 naira as the federal government is trying to offer, at least you must eat 1 mudu of rice per day. Lunch, breakfast and dinner. What you will eat is more than a mudu of rice. Assuming mudu of rice will satisfy that. That means when you buy 30 mudu of rice for 30 days, you will not buy soap, you will not pay transport, you will not wear clothes, you will not pay NEPA bill, you will pay water, you will not pay water bill, you will just buy mudu of rice, you will not even buy gas or firewood to cook. What is affecting our economy is exchange rate. Let them equate dollar to naira. Let $1 be equal to 1 naira. If they pay 40,000, 30,000 naira, it will be okay. Because our economy is an import-dependent nation economy. Whatever you are importing, you are buying it in dollar. When you buy it in dollar, when you bring it here, it will be expensive. If the government cannot equate $1 to 1 naira, we don't need import. Let Nigeria be productive.
The Nigerian Upstream Petroleum Regulatory Commission has said it will mandate international oil companies to supply crude oil to Dangote Refinery. This was revealed by the spokesman for the NUPRC, Olaide Shonola, while reacting to a claim by the chairman of Dangote Group that the international companies were not ready to sell crude to the refinery. Shonola said that the NUPRC was intervening to ensure the local sale of crude with a clear directive to Dangote and other refineries in the country. The African Petroleum Producers Organization (APO) and the African Export-Import Bank (Afreximbank) have signed documents for the establishment of $5 billion African Energy Bank. The African Energy Chamber (AEC), in statement issued to journalists, confirmed that the signing ceremony was held in Cairo, Egypt on Monday, marking the official creation of the institution. Chad Moses completes the report.
The proposed African Energy Bank is an institution set up to facilitate, promote, and finance the development of Africa's hydrocarbon deposits of oil and gas and condensate, and support energy transition and net zero 2060 commitment. The African Energy Chamber, a major voice in the African energy sector, in its remarks, commended the efforts of APO and Afreximbank for not only establishing the financial institution, but also fast-tracking its creation. The bank is also seeking approximately $83 million from each of APO's 18 signatories, amounting to about $1.5 billion, while Afreximbank's board, on the other hand, has committed to invest $1.250 billion. For Value Chain TV, Chat Moses reporting.
A 300 million standard cubic feet per day capacity gas gathering and injection facility by Nedogas Development Company Limited in collaboration with NNPCL Gas Infrastructure Company is set to be formally commissioned by the Honorable Minister of State for Petroleum Gas, Ekperipe Ekpo, in Kwale, Delta State. This was disclosed by the firm's Office Corporate Communication, highlighting the successful completion of the construction and technical commissioning of the facility. The statement noted that the minister will be supported by the Delta State Governor, Honorable Sheriff Francis Oborevori, and the Executive Secretary of the Nigerian Content Development and Monitoring Board (NCDMB), Engineer Felix Omotola Ogbe, at the commissioning on the 6th June. The Shell Petroleum Development Company of Nigeria Limited, alongside its partners Shell Nigerian Exploration Production Company Limited (SNEPCO) and Shell Nigerian Gas (SNG), as well as their partners Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited (NNPCL), Total Energies EP Nigeria Limited, have jointly spent $42.2 million on direct social investment in 2023. In a statement issued by Shell's Communication, Media and NGO Relations Manager, Bamidele Odugbeson, Valuchen TV learned that this indicates a 23% increase compared to the $30.29 million spent in previous years. According to Odugbeson, this was a significant markup in effort by SPDC and our partners to promote socio-economic development to host communities. The Executive Secretary of Nigerian Content Development and Monitoring Board (NCDMB), Engineer Felix Omotola Ogbe, has hinted plans are underway to introduce some changes that will enhance the Nigerian Content Intervention (NCI) fund and increase the fund's impact and efficiency. The Executive Secretary made this known at the Quarterly Engagement Forum held with Bank of Industry (BOI) custodians of the fund in Lagos. Mr. Omotola Ogwe noted that NCI Fund has played a crucial role in transforming the Nigerian oil and gas industry, adding that the fund has empowered numerous Nigerian companies and fostered local capacity development and promoted sustainable growth, including numerous project building capacities along the local value chain and fostering growth among Nigerian companies. That ends the Value Chain TV News Updates. I am Kabir Lawal. Thanks for watching.